Hi, my name is Gergely Tamás Kuruc. In this video I'm going to show you what I was working on during this year's Summer of Code. After some introduction, I will continue with a short demo, and in the end I will talk about future plans. So the title of my project is Help Topic Module for the Drupal Documentation Team and for the Help System, which was basically about implementing a fundamental part of the help and curated or official documentation system proposed by the Drupal Documentation Team. So I was working on implementing the help topic entity, more specifically on the phase 1 tasks of it. During discussions with my mentor, we made changes to the original naming and terminology in the proposal, so there will be some differences. So basically I implemented a bunch of modules. So the functionality that I developed is split into 3 modules. One is the documentation entity, which defines a new entity that represents a topic for both help and general documentation purposes. It largely depends on the entity API contrib module and makes use of the UUID module, which means that we have a nice universally unique identifier property on the entity. Almost everything is based on fields. Even the entity label comes from the value of a field. Then we have the Drupal help topic module that defines in code bundles that are specific to Drupal documentation. These are the task, background information, and map bundles. Each of these bundles have its own specific set of fields specified in the previously mentioned help system proposal. These bundles are borrowing ideas from the data standard. And last but not least, I have the UUID and notes field, which defines a new field type that consists of a text field that can store UUID and uses autocomplete functionality, and consists of long text field that can store arbitrary notes. The field itself is configurable, so any entity that uses UUID can be linked. The autocomplete searches in entity labels and inputs the UUID of the selected entity. I've also implemented a text filter called help link. With this text filter, by using the following syntax, you can easily create links to documentation entities inline in text. Optionally, you can rewrite the title using this format. And now on to some demo. As you can see in this overview table of documentation entities, I have already created some basic demo content. Now let's create some new. Let's add a background information. It will be of a module overview type, about the UUID and notes field. Just some placeholder text. Okay, then let's add a task. Again, some placeholder text. This related topics field is using the UUID notes field type. So let me show you how to use it. As I said, it uses autocomplete functionality. So if I start typing, it starts searching in the labels of available documentation entities. Let's save it. Let's edit an existing one so that I can show you how the help link text filter works. Okay, now I'm going to insert here a help link. For that I have to know the UUID of the documentation entity that I would like to link to. So I'm going to copy the UUID of this entity and use the specified syntax. I am not going to overwrite anything. Let's save it and let's see what's happening there. And as you can see, it created a link to that documentation entity. Okay, and then last, let's add the map. Which is basically a smart collection of topics. It has the subtopics field that is also using the UID and notes field type. This field is basically the core of the map bundle. This represents a single level of an outline. Okay, let's talk about future plans. So these bundles that you can see are specified in code, and currently there's no way to create bundles. So one of the short-term goals is to provide a bundle creation possibility. Another short-term future plan is to improve the permissions related to documentation entities. As you can see, it is very basic now. There are also plans to improve the revision support by utilizing the new revision support feature of the Entity API contrib module. There's also a plan to create a map outline, both a builder and a navigation interface. Midterm plan is a glossary feature, which is a special bundle in itself, and also text filter that would turn glossary words into pop-up links, linking to documentation entities of the glossary bundle. Some long-term goals are the contextual linking possibility, which is basically about injecting links to documentation entities on administration pages. As you can see, a lot of things can be improved. Thank you for watching this screencast.